Welcome to Vocabulary Wednesday. My name is Chris with Magoosh. It's a little bit dark in here, so I think the picture is kind of a little bit blurry, but it's me. I'm here, and I've got words for you today. Harbinger is the first one. So harbinger is something that foretells the coming of another thing. It sort of announces, oh, if we see this or if this happens, something will follow. So you see clouds moving into the horizon, big, billowy, grayish clouds. Those clouds are a harbinger for rain. Using a weather metaphor, spring. What are harbingers for spring? I imagine chirping birds, I imagine little flowers blooming here and there. And so we know that, spring is around the corner. Now, if you're studying all these words and all this GRE prep, you can say, oh, these are all harbingers for my college application, or even college itself, because it shows that college is probably right around the corner. Stupefy. So, if I sit here and inhale this marker, see all this red marker? I don't do this at home, but if I just sat here and inhaled the marker, I will become stupefied. That is, to stupefy is to make something feel completely out of it so that thing can't react. So if I smell enough markers, essentially my eyes will glaze over, and if you try to talk to me, tap me on the back, I'll be, out of it. That is stupefied. The noun form is stupefaction. So a big fun word there. Next in this theme, and as you'll notice, this theme is called Falling Through the Cracks, and that just means that these are random words that have never been part of Vocab Wednesday, but they're not necessarily drawn together with a specific theme. That's why besotted, which means to be infatuated with, to be in love with, has nothing to do with stupefied or harbinger. Now, when you think of context for besotted, many people are besotted with other people. They are infatuated with someone, they have a little crush on someone. But in the GRE landscape, maybe one author was besotted with the other's style and tried to mimic him in every phrase, something like that. Okay, there's besotted, and finally decry. Doesn't mean to cry, but it means to speak out angrily against something. So if you're in opposition to something and say, I strongly, fundamentally believe that this is wrong, I am going to decry this practice. So maybe you feel that the GRE is a fundamental affront or insult to you. And you're going to decry what a horrible and unfair test it is. It takes away all these hours studying, and it doesn't really test your ability to do well in grad school. Again, we don't all decry about the same thing, and hopefully you don't decry about lacquer words, because we got plenty of words here and more on our site. Check us out at gre.magoosh.com, and I'll see you next week.